She told me, "Let's put all the wedding savings in my bank account. It'll be simpler to manage." 1 week later, she called the wedding off and jetted away on a girls' getaway. What she forgot was that I still had full access to that account. The second her plane touched down, I locked every dollar. Now she and her 4 friends are stuck at the airport, blowing up my phone screaming for help. I'm Ethan, 29, and I'm currently sipping coffee while enjoying the most expensive masterclass in human decency I've ever paid for. Tuition fee, roughly $20,000. Entertainment value, absolutely priceless. Haley and I were scheduled to walk down the aisle this coming Saturday. Keyword, we'd been a couple for 4 years, engaged for 12 months, and I honestly believed we were rock solid. About 3 months ago, Haley came to me with what sounded like a practical idea. "Ethan, we're bouncing money all over the place for vendors. Let's just open one dedicated wedding fund. I'll set it up at my bank and we'll both feed into it." It made sense. Wedding planning was a circus and Haley was always the organized one that I'd been putting in around $2,000 a month. She was adding about $1,500 between us and some generous family checks. We had roughly $35,000 saved. She opened the account, added me as a joint owner with full rights, and I set up auto transfers. Everything looked normal. Until last Tuesday, I was in the middle of a work day when my phone lit up with a single text that obliterated 4 years in one swipe. "Ethan, I can't marry you. I need space to figure myself out. I'm going away for a bit. Please handle canceling everything and telling people." I stared at the screen for a solid 10 minutes. Then I called her. Straight to voicemail. Called again. Same thing. Texted back, "Haley, we have to talk. You can't end our wedding with a text message." Nothing. I drove straight to her place. Her car wasn't in the lot. Used my key, let myself in. Half her wardrobe gone. Her biggest suitcase missing. That night, her older sister Claire rang me. "Ethan, I'm so sorry. Haley asked me to call you." "Call me about what?" She's been second-guessing everything for weeks. The wedding stress broke her. She needs to get away and think. Get away where? She wouldn't say exactly. Just somewhere. Wednesday, I started the soul-crushing process of canceling venues, photographers, florists, band, caterer, telling both families, explaining to friends the wedding was off. Most deposits were non-refundable. We ate about $12,000 in fees alone. Thursday, I was buried in phone calls when Instagram pinged. Haley had posted a story. Her and all 4 bridesmaids at the gate, sunglasses on, tropical outfits, designer bags. Location tag, Miami International. Next story. On the plane, 5 champagne flutes clinking. Caption, "Girls' trip we all deserved. Choosing me today." I screenshotted every single one before they vanished, so let me make sure I've got this right. She needed space to think. So she immediately flew 5 people to Miami for a luxury weekend. Friday morning curiosity got the better of me. I logged into our joint wedding savings to see what was left after the cancellations. That's when I noticed the damage. In the last 72 hours, Haley had pulled 2 separate $3,000 cash withdrawals and moved $8,500 straight to her personal checking. She'd siphoned off $14,500 of wedding money to bankroll this trip. I was on the phone to the bank within 30 seconds. "This is Ethan Carter. I need to empty my joint savings account today." "Dollar amount, sir?" "Every cent that's still in there." I drove to the branch that afternoon, withdrew the remaining $20,500, my entire contribution plus interest, closed the account, and sent Haley's monthly contributions, $1,500 times however many months, straight to her personal account with the memo, "Your share, as requested." She never considered that as a joint owner I could legally drain it whenever I wanted. Friday night her Instagram stories were pure flex. Rooftop dinners in South Beach, $30 cocktails, shopping bags from Bal Harbour. All of it about to become very, very expensive. I went to sleep knowing Saturday, our original wedding day, was going to be legendary. Update 1, Saturday morning, the day we were supposed to say, I do, 8:47 a.m. Haley calling 9:12 a.m. Haley again 9:27 a.m. Text, Ethan call me. My cards are being declined. 9:41 a.m. Unknown Miami number. I finally listened to the voicemails over breakfast. First, calm confusion. Something's wrong with the account. Call me. Second, panic rising. This isn't funny. The hotel is asking for a new card and the balance looks wrong. Third, one of the bridesmaids. Ethan, this is Brooke. Haley is freaking out. Everything is declined. Help. Checked Instagram. 7:30 a.m. story. 5 of them at $1.90 a person beach brunch, living their best life. Bet that check bounced halfway through the avocado toast. 10:55 a.m. I finally picked up. Ethan, thank God. Something happened to the account. Everything's gone. Terrible shame, I said, sipping coffee. What do you mean shame? Fix it. I did fix it. I removed my money from the joint wedding fund you decided wasn't for a wedding anymore. Dead silence. You what? Took back every dollar I put in. You canceled the wedding, so I reclaimed my contributions. But I'm stuck in Miami. Sounds like you stole money for a vacation and got caught. I didn't steal. It was our money. Our money for our wedding, which you ended. So I took my half. Ethan, please. The hotel bill is huge and my cards are maxed. Again, sounds like a you problem. You're seriously doing this on what was supposed to be our wedding day? You're the one who canceled it, remember? Click. 11:40 a.m. Brooke calls again. Ethan, I know she screwed up, but you can't leave 5 of us stranded. 5 grown women flew to Miami on money that wasn't theirs and brought 0 backup cash. That's on you. The hotel is $2,400 and they want it now. Call mommy and daddy, sell a handbag, I don't care. Not my circus anymore. Update 2. The begging escalates all day. Rotating cast of Haley, Brooke, 2 other bridesmaids, guilt trips, bargaining, threats of bank disputes, accusations of theft. My favorite was the maid of honor at 3 p.m. What you're doing is illegal. The wedding you canceled? Funny how that works. Instagram captions quietly shifted from living our best life to dealing with unexpected hiccups but staying strong. 6 p.m. Haley's mom calls. Ethan, my daughter is terrified in a foreign city. Miami is still in the United States, Mrs. Thompson. She's confused and scared. She's a 28-year-old who robbed me and flew to South Beach. She'll survive. I'm disappointed in you. Same. We're even. Blocked. Last story at 7:15 p.m. Just a dark hotel room. No caption. Update 3. Rock bottom Sunday 9:30 a.m. Haley calls. Voice raw. We got evicted. We're in the lobby with all our bags. Called your parents yet? They can't send thousands right now. Friends' parents. They hung up when they heard the real story. Poor planning. Ethan, I know I hurt you, but don't punish my friends. You punished yourselves the minute you boarded that plane on stolen money. I'll pay every cent back. You quit your job 6 weeks ago. Good luck. Silence. What do you want from me? Nothing. Enjoy the consequences. Click point 2 p.m. Hotel manager actually calls me. Mr. Carter, we have guests claiming you'll cover their bill. Negative. They used money that wasn't theirs. Do what you have to do. Security will remove them shortly. Monday, Haley's sister texts, I just wired money for plane tickets. They slept in the airport last night. This was cruel. Your sister stole $14,500 from me the day after canceling our wedding. Cruel was her move. Final update. 3 weeks later, Haley showed up at my door Wednesday night looking like she'd been through a war. Ethan, can we talk? I let her in against my better judgment. I panicked. The wedding felt like a life sentence. I handled it horribly. By stealing our savings and partying in Miami, I didn't see it as stealing. I saw it as using money we already had. Money for a wedding that no longer existed. I want to make it right. I'll get a job and pay back every dollar. And until then, can we try again? I laughed out loud. You showed me exactly who you are the moment you thought you'd get away with it. That's not the real me. That's 100% the real you. When pressure hit, you ran and robbed me blind. We're done. She left in tears. I used the $20,500 I pulled out as the down payment on a new condo. Her bridesmaids are still posting vague tweets about abandonment and financial abuse. The irony is delicious.do. I feel bad they got stuck. 5 adults flew first class on stolen money and got mad when the victim refused to keep paying. Haley could have talked to me about cold feet, could have asked to postpone, could have taken a quiet weekend away. Instead, she chose theft and betrayal. Now she gets to live with the fallout. Some lessons cost $20,000. This one was worth every penny.